Centuries ago, when spice was as valuable as gold, the Straits of Malacca became one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world, a passage that still remains a vital link between East and West. As shipping prospered, so too did the Malaysian port city of Melaka. 600 years ago, first Arab, Indian and Chinese merchants called and settled at this port. Then the Europeans took control. The Portuguese in 1511, the Dutch in 1641, and finally the British in the early 1800s. All left their mark. Churches and forts, shophouses and cobbled streets typical of other homelands. But as nearby Singapore grew, Malacca faded. The ship stopped calling and the administrators went home. It's hard to believe now, but for more than 200 years the port of Malacca was busier than London. As the spice routes developed, this city in turn attracted Portuguese, Dutch and Chinese traders. But it was in Malacca in 1957 that Malaysia finally declared its independence from Britain. As the 21st century emerges, Malacca is now awakening from its slumber.
Malacca has been sleeping for the last 600 years and now it's like an awakening giant.
Just 2 hours' drive from the Malaysian capital Kuala Lumpur, Malacca is the historic capital of the country. It's a title well deserved. And while new luxury resorts and hotels are emerging, the reminders of another era have been faithfully preserved.
We have a living museum in Malacca, and this is what we must try to sell to the tourists. And this is our attraction, this is our strength.
Entire street blocks of Malacca's original architecture remain, the buildings painted an earth red to symbolise their historic value. Trishaws can still be hired on these streets. Wander through the quiet alleyways like I did, and you might discover a private museum like this one.
This museum actually is my house, where I was born here, in the front room there. Now I convert that room into bridal chambers.
On Jonkers Street, the main road, you'll find old gramophones, street vendors and a wide variety of food influenced by the many nationalities that live here. The river is still filled with local fishing boats, and on the horizon the big ships still drift by. But travellers are finding their own way back to Malacca, and the door is open.